Hello, Alan Davis again with productivityengineer.com. This is the third module of outsourcing systems. Here I'm talking about how do you outsource. So there are basically 4 steps I want to talk about in what you need to do in order to outsource a project. The first and very important is create a product specification or project specification. The project specification is what tells the outsourcer what you want to get done. This is very important. If you don't tell the outsourcer exactly what you want done, you leave it up to his imagination, then you don't get the results that you're looking for. And this can lead to cost overruns, time overruns. In general, you don't get what you want, or you don't get it when you want it if you don't specify exactly what you want done. So it's very important to create a precise project specification that details the amount of work you want done in the area you want it done and what kind of a result you expect from it. The next step, once you have a project specification, is you need to find the right outsourcer to do the project. Now you want to find somebody who is experienced in the type of project that you're working on. So you don't want to go find a complete newbie at this. Otherwise, you're going to be ending up wasting time and money. And you want to find somebody that's got the skills needed to complete the project in a good speedy time. So you want to go to there are various outsourcing sites, depending on what kind of job you have to do. There's elance.com is good for writing tasks, for article writing, ebook writing. You can get even some coding done there. For coding, for programming is better maybe rentacoder.com or scriptlance.com. There's also guru.com. There are several of the outsourcing sites where you can go to find outsourcers, and most of these actually have a system where you can get feedback from previous people who've hired the outsourcer. You can find out how they viewed the result of the outsourcer's work. So you don't want to find somebody that has no feedback at all. You want to find somebody that has good feedback about what results he's produced in the past. Then the next step is to negotiate the terms. Now, the terms are going to include how much is paid, when it's paid, how long the project is going to take, and I also like to include a penalty for if the project goes over the time period. So if I say that I want this done in 2 days and they take 3 days, then I like to include in the terms that extra day is going to cost them part of the negotiated payment. Now, the terms can be negotiated as a per hour fee, but in the beginning, I would suggest that you negotiate as a fee per project. So each project, you say, okay, I want to get a web design done. I'm going to pay $100 to get my website design. Now, you have to be more precise than that in your project specification, but you can see, you don't want to say, okay, design a website for me and I'll pay you $10 an hour for the web design. Unless you're very astute at how long it takes to get things done, it's hard to judge if that's a good price or not. Then the last step in the outsourcing is to track the progress. You want to be sure that you have progress reports from the outsourcer, so you can see what's happening. If there's any sticking points, you want to know about it. If there's anything that the outsourcer needs to know in order to get things done more quickly, you want to be able to keep on top of how the progress is going so that you can get the project done to your taste in the amount of time that you want it done. That's the end of this module on outsourcing. How do you outsource? In the next module, I'm going to talk about some pitfalls you want to watch out for when you outsource something. So I'll be back with you in a little bit. This is Alan Davis from productivityengineer.com with Outsourcing Systems.